Boom. What up,
Hey,
folks? Welcome to episode 22 of NWA Podcast.
My attacks have no effect on you? Who decided that? Your darkness swallowed up my son? Who decided that?
Have you watched anything new?
um, no, I'm stuck on one show, man. Like I rewatched it in the span of like 3 days.
Did
Like
you
it's been bad. The binge that I've been on has been terrible.
really?
Yeah, I've been scratching at the neck, man. This show has me.
What show?
Made in Abyss. I know I'm late to the hype. I'm super late to the hype, dude. But Jesus Christ, the mystery in the show, the gore, the I guess you could say like the subtle romance. It's just I don't know. I'm hooked. I'm
Yeah, yeah. Made in Abyss was a good one, man. It took me forever to start it for the same
same.
reason. For the same reason why people didn't want to watch it before. It was too cute for people. But man, I I'm not mad that I started it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm kind of upset. I missed the hype, man. I should have watched it when you was telling me to, man.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. I wanted to watch it right after it won Anime of the Year because that shocked me when it won Anime of the Year. I literally thought it won because it was like cute and that's what people were liking that year.
Yep.
That's why I thought it won.
Oh, for sure, man. For
Yeah,
sure. That's the same reason. That's the reason why I didn't want to watch it. I'm like, oh, this is just too much, just too childish looking, too girly for me
yeah. It
personally.
was too childish.
Come
But
to find out, it's blunt.
yeah, it's super blunt. I was I decided to start watching this other anime called Girls Last Tour. I don't know if you saw it on Verb. It was on
I
Verb.
have. I was gonna ask you, what's that, man?
So
Like,
I
is it shojo or?
No, so I was gonna watch it because it's the same studio for Made in Abyss. So I was like,
Hmm.
all right, so maybe. So I only watched one episode. I don't know. Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah.
It still has the same like dark undertone of it,
Mm.
but I still don't really know what's going on.
Okay.
Like right now, it's just literally two girls and they like travel on this tank kind of thing, trying to
Yeah.
get out of these tunnels. But then like they get out of the tunnels and then you see it's like the aftermath of like a huge war. There's like damaged planes. There's like guns and
Oh
ammunition
shit.
everywhere, dead bodies everywhere, and they're just like looking for food, trying to survive. But then it just ends. Like I still don't know what's it about or what they're trying to do. It's a weird setup. Like the first
Uh.
episode was a weird setup.
Okay. I'm for sure have to check that out, man.
Yeah,
Honestly, if this is made by the same studio that did Made in Abyss, I might have to check it out.
yeah. Same art too.
Oh damn. Bummer.
Yeah,
And you said you only one episode in to that show, huh?
yeah. I watched one episode and then it was just too slow. The first episode, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot when I don't have other stuff to watch.
Mm.
But oh, I got pretty far on Bungo Stray Dogs season 2.
Yes, I know. I've been seeing every time I go on Verve and I see that you watch it. I'm like, yes. I'm
Yeah,
like, this is what I'm talking
I'm pretty
about.
far in now. It's getting pretty crazy. So, I think we just saw what just happened. Oh man, I'm like blanking on people's names now. Um,
Oh, Dazai did something with the Were
oh oh,
Tiger.
they just she just completed her test. The girl.
Which one? The assistant?
Yeah, it was one where Moby Dick crashed into the water. And they accepted
Ah,
her at the last second, so she activated her ability and was able to live.
mm,
Oh, when you find
mm.
out what the president's ability is, all
Yeah,
men are
okay,
created
okay,
equal.
okay, yeah. See, all right, so now you about to get into the good stuff,
Yeah,
man. Like,
they just beat up the money dude.
that's what I was gonna ask you. What'd you think of that fight scene?
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was dope. I like how they just kept showing his bank accounts getting lower and lower as he tried to
Mm,
keep up. But I
yeah,
was sick, man, when he went Were Tiger and what's his name went into his little
demon mode, yeah.
demon mode armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, that was dope. That was
Okay.
good.
So, God, I'm blanking on his name now, but the first Dazai's first disciple,
Oh, heck happened to my mouse?
right? I'm blanking on
There
his
it
name,
is.
but you in the third season you'll see, or like the end, kind of in the end of the second season, transitioning into that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of a little bit of the third season, you'll see like the background of his and Dazai relationship. And in that movie, you get to see some crazy fights.
Really, in a movie?
Yeah, yeah. Cause you get to see like how important Dazai was to the Port Mafia when he was with the organization.
Okay. Okay, so that'd be cool to see.
Yeah, because I mean, he pretty much is like the foundation of it. You have the leader himself, but Dazai is kind of the one who got the leading, I guess you would say, like generals or
Yeah. Oh,
lieutenants.
Akugawa.
Yeah,
Now that I see
Akagawa.
it's
Yeah.
August, yeah.
Um, you kind of get to see that, like how Dazai helps develop their. I guess you would say like the way that they actually use their powers. It's kind of it's sick.
Okay.
He reminds me of I'm blanking on another name. The dude from Bleach with the bucket hat. He's kind of like him, man.
Okay. Oh, just like that? Yeah,
He's
that was
just like
dope.
that kind of that mentor to everybody, kind of like how he was to like Ichigo. Like he kind of helped showed Ichigo to what's the God? Jeez, I'm blanking on hella names tonight. Kind of like how he introduced Ichigo to Yoruichi, so he can kind of develop his Bankai.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, and you said that's how Dazai was with Akagawa?
yeah,
Oh,
Akagawa
okay.
and the Poor Mafia.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tight though. I like the beginning when it was what Dazai, Oda, and the glasses guy.
Yeah, hey,
Can't
he
remember his
hella
name
reminds
for a
me of
second.
Charles. Just tight booty, man. He just love tight.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You said season 3 though is garbage.
Yeah, it's like the beginning's all right, and after that, it just slowly just tapers off to where I feel like it got to the point where I just stopped watching altogether.
Ah,
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm like, I refuse.
really that bad, huh?
Yeah, yeah, it got sour quick.
Ah, yeah. I've still been watching It Invaded.
Mm,
That's been pretty good. I kind of like it. If I'm not looking for like too much action, I want to sit back and like watch a story.
yeah,
It's been really good. Yeah, it's
no, it's
pretty good. You
good.
should probably watch a couple episodes of that. It's little,
Oh, oh no, I
little
definitely
mind
am because I
benders.
was gonna ask you like, and just how are you feeling about the season now that everything's kind of up and moving now? Like we're starting to watch more anime or just different stuff out of our normal.
Yeah, things are
How you
getting
feeling about anime right now?
things are getting better and worse on some of them.
Mm,
It's like some animes are getting better over time, like Darwin's Game. Right, we were
yeah,
kind of like, oh, this is good. We don't know how it's gonna go, but now it's getting real good. You haven't caught up
yeah.
on that yet, huh?
I'm still watching on Verve, man.
Okay, Verbs. Why is the Verb so far behind?
I don't know I'm about to watch it on like Anime Freak or Kiss Anime.
Oh, I discovered this new one. I don't know if we should be promoting free anime websites, but it was called like Anime Flicks. They straight up bit Netflix on their logo. Yep, Anime Flicks. I'm not gonna link
Damn,
it or anything, but it gave me like full HD
holy shit.
and like no ads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
bet. Let
says
me
it's
write
in
that
it says
down.
it's in beta.
Hold on. Let me get updated, brother.
Yeah, not everything's on there, but all the new stuff is on there. It
Hey, I'm
shocked
with
me.
it. As long as it's up to date.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched one. I was expecting it. Like Kiss Anime now has a premium subscription. So
Oh
if you want to
wow.
unlock
Bougie.
HD, you have to like pay for it now from Kiss Anime if you want HD.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Man, they just went mainstream on us like that, huh?
they sure did. I guess that's the only way you can get away from like being copyright.
Man, they come for everything. Nothing's free no more in this world.
No, nothing at all. I don't know if you know what Chilled Cow is. That got copyright striked.
Dude, I was upset about that. I
That
seen
was
it on Twitter the
crazy.
other day, man. I'm like, what the hell? No more lo-fi beats, huh?
I know. They're
Like,
back up now. They're back up, but they were
oh
shut down for a
God.
few hours.
Oh, thank God, man.
Yeah, that
What
was
was that about, man? Like, Jesus
they
Christ.
got a copyright strike. It was insane.
Dude, YouTube, get your shit together.
I
All right.
know. But yeah, okay. So we'll jump into it. Switch topics real quick. We were supposed to talk about this a couple weeks ago. Didn't want to let this pass up. I didn't see because I didn't really see another time when we could really talk about something like this.
Right.
But who are some of your waifus?
Oh man. in terms of this list, I had made a tier system.
Okay.
Because I was like, I can't just go, all right, this chick for that's just for this. Like I can't just
Yeah.
pinpoint it.
Yeah. How about this? What did you choose as your criterias for how you chose your waifus?
Okay, so I went off of like one first the look. You know what I mean? I don't want no high school girl. I want a fully developed looking woman.
Okay.
Two, she got to be badass. You know what I mean? She got to be able to hold her own, man. We can't have no weak chick around here. You know what I mean? She got to be a soldier.
Yeah.
Um, and then three, I went with loyalty. You know what I mean? Like I need someone who would, who ain't gonna change up on me if I know things are getting rough. With that being said, those were my main three focuses
Okay. That's
with
pretty
that.
good ones.
So I wasn't trying to go too crazy with this. I didn't want to go super otaku with it.
Yeah. Okay.
But for my highest tier, I'm gonna be real generic, man. My highest tier, so I got Tsunade as like a triple S rank. I got Tsunade from Naruto, man, one of the legendary Sanin.
Yeah. Here, just for if you guys don't know,
Um,
this is why, huh?
normally I like, I like it when they leave better when they coming for that view I get.
Mm-hmm.
But she got the whole bag, man. She got the purse. You know what I'm saying?
And she can drink.
Yeah, she could down a bottle with your boy. You know what I mean? If I get banged up in the in a fight or something, she got the medical tactics to heal your boy.
And she can fight.
You know what I mean? She could hold her own. You know what I mean? I gotta watch myself. You know what I mean? I can't get out of line. Call up out her name a couple times. She might go super strong on your boy. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep it fun, keep it edgy. So that's why I had her as number one, man. So now she's the whole package, man.
Yeah.
She could hold her own. She could live for forever. You know what I mean? I could be 100, great, wrinkly. She gonna be young forever. Can't beat that.
No.
So that's my highest rank, man. That's my number one. I gotta hear what you gonna go with now. I want to hear your best, your top of the line.
Yeah. So my criteria was different, right?
Mhm.
I can't bring myself to say that looks are the number one factor,
Mhm.
right? It's just for some reason my brain isn't wired to look at a drawing and be like, ooh, right,
Right.
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 But I appreciate some chest drawings, right? I mean that's some work. Japan is overly obsessed with breasts,
Man.
and they also obviously don't know how to draw ass at all.
Oh, at all.
At all. So so my criteria was mostly so if you guys have been keeping up with my favorite animes, my favorite protagonists, you know that I'm into the dark stuff and the pain and the agony. So pretty much all my waifus have something wrong with them,
Okay.
right? So we're gonna go top tier, number one. Should be obvious for those who have watched these, but I'm gonna go with Himiko Toga. Right?
Okay.
With nasty little gangster girl.
Okay.
And honestly, I think it was that scene. Okay, we've seen it. That scene with Rock Lock, which I wish they would have animated the same way that they drew it and just left with I'm Toga the gangster instead of nasty little gangster girl. But yeah, no, it's just her craziness, her insanity, and the fact that she won't back down from a fight.
Yeah.
And all she wants to do is like kill people and drink their blood.
Yeah. That's a cool pick. I see like why you chose it, man. Like I get it in terms of your criteria and everything.
Yeah.
Toga, she's sick.
Yeah. Toga's sick, man. Like
she has that resiliency, that dog in her. You know what I mean? That won't quit.
Yeah. Like she's still crazy. Like she still got these little crazy looks on her. But she can still be adorable and whatnot, and then stab you in the face and drink your blood.
So let me ask you this question:
Huh?
You gonna get and if let's say this is a perfect world, are you getting a Toga body pillow?
Nah, that's kind of weird, right?
I mean, is she your waifu if you don't get the body pillow?
Well, yeah, because because she's on a different rank of waifus, right? It's not because she's like the hottest one out there,
All right,
but
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 that's your Triple S. That's your, you know what I mean. That's the top of the line for you.
yeah, but if she's there because she's down to kill people and stuff, I ain't trying to sleep next to it and wake
Uh,
up and be like, god damn it.
I mean, how I said, she just got your back when you take your little break. You know what I mean? You take
Yeah,
your rest, your little sleep.
but if we
Yeah,
find
you
but
can
if we
sleep
find like a
nice as
good
lamb.
find like a good painting, a poster, yeah, I'll put her on the wall. That has to be worth something.
he, said, he said, "Yeah, no, she'll get in the bed, man.
Nah, she ain't getting to bed. She can hang on the wall though.
That's right."
You got
Uh,
anybody else?
yeah, man. My next one that I went with Nami
For
from
One
One
Piece.
Piece. Uh, for that now, like my criteria of waifu was like kind of changing now. Like the first one, Tsunade, I felt like she had everything going on for her. The second one, I went more with like the cunningness. You know what I mean? Someone who I can think back to myself, like in terms of if I'm in a pinch, I'm always thinking of 3 different things that I can do. You know what I mean, in the future to change my situation in the scenario that I'm
And
in.
here's two of them, huh?
Nah, man. Actually, it wasn't the looks at all that got me this time. Uh, this one was, like I said, it was strictly off of the intelligence, just a quick wit. Because I mean, if you watch One Piece, you'll see Nami's not the best fighter.
No, she's a navigator, right?
Yeah, she's the navigator. She can get you from point A to point B. You know what I mean? How I said, if I'm the shooter, I need a driver.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, you know what I mean, that's gonna be my left hand. You know what I mean? She's solid. She loyal to the soil once again. You know what I mean? You know how I see it. It's like, you need that rock. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Everybody
what's
needs
up,
a
Brie
rock.
Chris? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Shinobi Nation.
Hey,
Did I say name? That name went by way too fast.
it did. It came up. It came up quick.
What it says is it's running again. Okay, it says Reaper S. It
Yeah.
says Reaper on it. Gotcha.
Hey.
All right, thank you, Reaper. I'm a
Yes,
little
sir.
slow there. I'm a little sick if you didn't hear that. So
um, but yeah, man, that's kind of why like I chose Tsunade. I thought of like I'm
you know,
thinking strictly wit now. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that not necessarily the creep in Elijah, but more so just the companionship of having an equal two partner. You know what I mean? Someone who could pick up the slack where I lack.
there you go. Okay,
So
that's a
so
good
yeah.
one. Dang, my second one is still on the same note.
Okay.
Uh, this one was a little bit different. This one was just because of. So my second one is Rize.
Okay. See, I had a feeling you was gonna choose it. That's why I didn't put it on my list.
Yeah. So I'm gonna also go ahead and just like put these girls on my shoulder. So I got Toga
Okay.
and Rize falling apart right now. I got
Uh-huh.
Rize here. So I got my girl Rize. For those who don't know, she is the reason for Kaneki's pain and suffering.
She sure is.
She played Kaneki like a fiddle in the beginning,
Uh.
which I can't blame Kaneki.
Oh yeah, she set your man's up.
Oh, she said, dude, she set homie up like insane. Like, got Kaneki went on that date. She was over here hitting on him, say, hey, let me take you out. Oh, you like books? I like books too.
He thought he was gonna get that bag, man. He thought he was gonna catch that check at the end of the night.
Nope.
Like
And then-
E40 said, yup.
Yeah, she's
End of the night.
she's that definition of get a girl who can do both, right? Oh look, oh she's cute, reading the book, and then she's like, nah, I'm gonna eat you,
Literally.
literally eat you.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I like the whole thing they did with Rize too, just because even after she was gone, she still had like major parts to play.
Oh yeah, first yeah. I think just I guess we all know from watching Tokyo Ghoul, she was definitely that pivotal part of the show. She definitely kept the show interesting. I feel like at times when it got a little flat with Heist, because I mean that season was just
Yeah, and I think if Ito didn't spend so much time wrapped up as the One-Eyed Owl, she would have been up there for me because her alter ego was that writer. Spoiler alert for those who haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul. She was the writer that Kaneki was in love with.
Yeah.
So
Hold on, wait. So you saying like in terms of the books that he was reading, she was the writer that?
Yeah,
Oh, bro, I never tripped off of that.
yeah, dude, that was the whole reveal.
Oh, bro, I never tripped off to that. I figured she was just some, you know, what I mean, some girl in the
Yeah,
cafe he was trying to get at.
no, because remember when the girl ran away to go meet the author because she was doing a book signing, and then she saw the girl and goes, "Oh, what'd she say?" But whatever, that was how her mom got killed.
Oh wow.
Remember that?
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. You just missed that episode, huh?
Damn.
That just flew.
Nah, bro, it's been so long since I seen stuff. I forget. I
Yeah,
be forgetting certain things, like certain little details, little minute details.
yeah. That was the thing. She was the author the whole time.
Jesus Christ, man. I feel lame as hell right now.
But yeah, but that's Rize for you. Rize and Toga are pretty much on the same boat.
Okay.
Uh,
So now I'm curious, man. Are all your waifus that you're gonna pick are all have the same criteria or no?
nah. I have a third one that I would
Mm.
consider. I would say she was the first waifu. She was the first one that I would go, oh, she's drawn pretty well because I was younger and my imagination was a lot
It was vivid, huh?
unrealistic, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll let you go next. I'll let you go next before we talk about my third.
All right. For my third pick now. This one I it's kind of similar to my first two. It's like in between, right? I chose I've watched this show when I was younger. And I mean the show had a lot of good action, had a good story, but the fan service at times was borderline like, okay, this is a little too much. Like this is really vivid.
Okay.
Um so have you watched Kenichi's Mighty Disciple?
No, so remember I told you I've seen most of it or half of it, I think.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it all the way through, but the funny part, before you say this, I was looking up like top fan service animes just so I can get a glimpse of what I should be looking for, and that
Mhm.
was on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, cuz I mean they got scenes where you see this master martial artist whose masteries in like ninja tools or just weapons, right?
Yeah.
She's this like crazy fine ninja chick, how she's drawn. And she's constantly taking nude baths, trying to get people to take nude baths with her. It's wild. It's wild. It's one of those mid 2000 animes, man. Like just the fan service is just ridiculous. Um but from that show in particular, I chose Mui, I think that's her name, Mui Ferengi. Oh, Mia Ferengi. So that's like the first girl that you meet in the show, that blonde hair chick.
Sorry, I was trying to type up her name, and the first Mia F was Mia Farrow. It was kind of funny. I was like, oh, Mia Farrow, come on. This is this one, huh? Right here. This is your waifu, Mia Farrow.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Shoot myself in the head.
I couldn't spell her name, her last name. I'm just gonna type Kenichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep going.
So I was like 13. I was 13. I'm like, oh, yeah, why not have a super hot chick who can fight? You know what I mean? She's loyal to the soil. She got the hand-to-hand combat down
Oh,
pat.
there you
And she's ultimately the strength behind Kenichi. Like, if he never meets her, you know what I mean, he never begins to learn martial arts. He never goes to the Rio
go.
Zanpaku.
Yeah, Ryo Zanpaku.
Yeah, so I felt like she, in a sense, leveled him up.
Jesus.
Yeah, man, the show is just yeah. I can't. It's crazy looking at this stuff and rewatching now. I was like, this was rough.
What is
Like
going on here?
the show was terrible, man. I remember in this show they had a loading screen, like you know how like it used to cut to commercial. Yeah, and that's all you see. It's like oh man, they had the print all out. It was just like
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what I chose for my third, man. I do have a bunch of honorable mentions, but mm-mm.
Yeah, well, it's funny because my third one is still in that almost that same kind of time period. I'm gonna say it's more 90s into 2000s.
Yeah.
So I ran with Faye.
Okay, I had a
Right.
feeling you might choose her too.
Yeah, because Bebop was one of the first animes I watched where I didn't know what I was watching. Like I don't even think I knew it was called Cowboy Bebop for how long.
Really?
But yeah, Faye popped up early, and I was just like, whoa, they draw some titties in this anime.
She has a nice pair of honeydew melons, huh?
Yeah, I was like, oh, what is this? It's one of those you click in the channel and Toonami. You see what's on Toonami. You're like, oh, what's
Let me sit up.
going on? Okay,
Right.
time is dad's asleep. Okay, let's see what's going on with Toonami. It's funny too because Faye doesn't fit into any of the criteria that I've picked for any of my other waifus.
Yeah.
But she was just like the OG one. Like even I think I liked her more towards the end when she wasn't always wasn't being super annoying and trying to get away.
Yeah.
And wasn't so money hungry at the end. But
the cool Faye for sure.
The cool Faye for sure. But I did like her gambling tendencies. Because I was a huge gambler too. So that was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, okay, so nice. So it was she took a chance. You know what I mean? It was like an equal hand in the sense of.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So now I'm curious. For your other waifus that don't fall into that, or do you have any other? You have other waifus that don't fall into that toga category, right?
That don't fall in toga category. That aren't crazy. Do I have any that aren't crazy? Yeah, all the other ones are like
mild.
Yeah, but it's also like most of them are like from like fan service shows.
I see.
Stuff like that.
I see. Because I was surprised. Part of me, I don't know why, I thought you were going to choose that girl from that Netflix anime, that Kakegurui, that gambling chick.
Well, see, I only watched like a few episodes of that.
I
didn't watch a lot of that. It was good though, but yeah, I didn't watch too much of that one.
I finished that I don't know why. I was back when I was like big into gambling and like playing all these different card games. I was like, oh, I'm like, just the intensity within this girl is ridiculous. And then like going from your previous two waifus, I'm like, it only makes sense if this girl's in this list. I feel like it would just an easy insertion into your waifu category.
Another more recent one that I just thought of that doesn't fit. So this one doesn't fit into toga, but it's from My Hero. It's oh god, I can't remember her name.
Was it Oka-chan or was it Oka?
No,
I was about to say
Choco, whatever her name is. It's the girl who can create stuff.
Oh, Yaruza, or was it God? Jesus Christ, is Yaruzamai or something like that? Or Jesus Christ, why can't I speak English tonight, man? It's something with a Y. We hit that Pete Pablo tonight, huh?
Yeah.
She got her hands up on these. Say yeah.
Momo.
Oh wow, we were both off.
Yeah, Momo's her first name. Momo Yaruzi.
Okay, never mind. Okay. So why is she following your categories for waifus now?
Well, only because of the fact that she can create anything. And they drew her like she was supposed to be somebody, right?
That's true.
I feel like whenever they draw somebody with this much fan service in a high school show,
I don't get that too, man. Like, why is it that there's so much fan service in these shows, and these are normally like your teenage kids?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about K for a little bit, but like Japan is completely different from America.
Yeah,
right. Japan, it takes a lot to be a pervert in Japan. Like you have to be damn near dodging, like dumping into people's skirts and grabbing them.
Oh, right? Jesus.
Yeah, the American pervert is not as bad as a Japanese pervert. They're on two different levels.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely beginners in the U.S. now. Hearing that.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know why they do that. It's even weird. Like if you look at like what they sexualize like for characters like and turn into waifus, it's weird. Like I kept looking up like who people consider top waifus, And
Yeah.
I know you don't watch like Real Life, but like Rem and Ram kept popping up.
Yeah, I kept seeing them pop up too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're children.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they
just like
are.
it's also when like Nesco first came out, and I was like, don't you dare do this to Nesco. She is a child. She is a precious child that we must protect.
Yeah. Now that you say that, man, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't. The waifu thing for me, like I never was a big guy. I wasn't. I was never necessarily into it. Like even saying that, oh, these are my waifus. To me, I always find it so odd to like sexualize cartoons.
yeah.
Like I know, growing up, you had your like, what's that girl from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You know what I mean? Like you
Jessica
had the
Rabbit.
little,
Yeah, she was like the first one that
yeah,
drove everybody crazy.
yeah. But really after that, there was nothing else for me, man.
Not what's her name? Babs Bunny.
Oh shit, yeah, Babs had it going on too, man.
Oh, Lola Bunny. Who's Babs? Oh, the little. Oh, you're a pervert. I set you
Who's
up.
Babs?
I meant to say Lola Bunny.
That's the one I was thinking of from
Yeah, Lola's
from
what you're thinking
Space
of,
Jam.
but I tricked you into saying Babs.
Who's Babs?
Wait till I show you Babs.
Who is Babs? Oh Jesus, what did I just say yes to? I just got led astray. Oh Jesus Christ! Throw me in a cell, man.
There we go. Elijah is into Babs.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Elijah saw this and was like, ooh.
I start studying like the ham.
I meant Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny's worse, but that's an animal.
Yeah, but that's like if you look on the waifu list, Reptalia is like a top one for the year.
So to me, like I don't get that. You know what I mean? Like I can see in terms of that sick dark place in your mind. If you want to go into those quarters and say, "Oh, Reptalia, this slave girl, she's gonna do everything I want, everything I need."
Yeah, I think that's what it is for Reptalia. I think it's that slave, the senpai stuff,
Yeah.
But what do you think? What anime do you think takes fan service too far? Like, what's one anime you've watched and you're like, even I'm uncomfortable with this?
High School DxD.
Okay, because that's on top of my list.
Yeah, that was my number one. I was like, if I had some shows to not I recommend to not watch because of the fan service. That was the first thing that popped in my head.
High School
the
DxD,
very first thing.
Oh yeah. They don't even try. I don't know, man. That show is really bad. It's also up there with Data Life, which is pretty much the same thing. So Data Life is about like these. I can't remember if they're alien girls, but they're pretty much like a different species comes down, and there's like another like organization that fights these species whenever they come in, and they always say it's like some drill or some military thing, so they lock the people inside, and then the special task force comes out and they fight, right?
Yeah.
So one guy, like this one kid, gets left outside while like one of these things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, like, I guess all of the alien girls are attracted to him. So in order to kill them, he has to take them out for dates, make them fall in love with him, and then the task force will come and clean up. Yeah, and then they all, they're all dressed like it's only for fan service. It's all this is. I can't spell Fate Alive. Let's see. Here we go.
It's like I hear shows like this, man, and I just think, man,
Data Live. I think this is the main girl. They try to. Yeah, this is the main one.
there are a bunch of sad, lonely people out in the world who just need hugs.
Yeah, this one was pretty bad too. There's a couple like low key ones that like didn't like started off okay, and then like got into fan service out of nowhere. Like, is it a zombie? I started watching because I thought it was gonna be a zombie anime, and it started off like a zombie anime.
Yeah.
And then he just started getting like more female roommates, and then it was just like, oh, we're having a pillow fight, and like it just didn't make sense anymore. And I was like, all right, this is no longer a show I care about.
Yeah, this was rough. This was rough doing this list, man.
Yeah. How did you feel? Where do you put Air Gear on the list of if it goes too far, acceptable, done right?
Uh,
Where do
for
you put
me,
that?
Air Gear was I put it as like acceptable.
Yeah.
Um, just because it was like the awkwardness of the fan service within that show for me, it felt like it was a giggle. Like
Okay.
I was never really that into Air Gear for me. Like it was always been one of those shows. Like to me, it's always had a bunch of hype, but never panned out well in my eyes. Like it was it was so generic. It had took so much from other shows. It was like, what am I
Yeah,
watching?
it did take from a lot of shows. Yeah, I'd
For
say.
me, it was like in between though, in terms of the fan service. What about you?
Yeah, I put
How?
Air Gear between acceptable and too far.
Yeah,
Just because their fan service, like you said, was like random, didn't make sense, but it was funny. It was meant to be like in a funny way. It's kind of
yeah.
like what was the one we're not watching anymore? The new one, Plunderer.
Oh yeah, Plunderer. Oh God. Oh God.
Did you watch
Oh
more of it?
no,
You
but
didn't
I'm
get
just
to
thinking
the.
about like just Plunder. When I think of Plunder, the first thing that comes to my mind too is also that Kappa show when you get your soul sucked out your hindquarters, man. You know what I mean? It's like those two shows to me are like stuck together, banded.
Yeah, Plunderer. I don't even know if you call it fan service because it's just about a extremely strong pervert. It's pretty much all that show's about.
Yeah.
I almost like want to keep watching it because when the fight scenes happen, they're insane. I just don't know if it's worth it.
Uh, there was a I was you know there was a show like that, and I was like deciding between myself. I was literally fighting. I'm like, should I watch this show? Because they had fan service, which I'm not big on. But they had a hand-to-hand combat scene that was just off of the charts.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't write the name down just because I'm like I don't know. Like I'll rewatch the video on YouTube, and when I find the name, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. Because
Okay.
I mean, and the hand-to-hand combat went from 2D to 2.5 to like that weird CGI angle,
Okay. Yeah, I know what
but
you're
it
talking about.
worked
Huh. That's
for like the
interesting.
quick 15 seconds, 30 seconds of the clip that I saw. It worked.
Huh. You don't remember what it's called?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna look it. I'm gonna look it up after this. After our episode, but it was tight, bro. It was sick.
I think another another anime that's super heavy on fan service, but I think it's done right and okay
Mhm.
is Don Machi. Is it okay to blah 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 girls in a dungeon?
Yeah,
Pick up girls in a dungeon?
yeah.
Because the whole thing, the sorry,
Didn't say anything.
the whole show is pretty much fan service, right? It's even like Hestia, the goddess that the main goddess. I mean, she's giant rack.
Yeah.
All the goddess giant racks, right? But it they don't use it. You know, like they don't use it for fan service. You know, it's not. There's no like pointless episodes when they're like jumping around and boobs are hitting people in the face for no reason, right? Like it's
Hey.
around, but it's not what the story is, right?
hmm
'Cause it's the main kid is like innocent and doesn't know what to do, and
I want to ask you this question, because now that we're talking about shows in itself, would you say the fan service within Kill a Kill is acceptable, or it crosses that line?
so I actually have Kill la Kill as the only one I can think of that was acceptable. I don't say it's done right, but it's
Uh-huh.
acceptable
Please explain to me.
because so all of the fan service that's in it happens mostly during the transformations, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's why I think it's acceptable. Because I think if you take it out, I
Uh-huh.
think the show loses a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Because I
I
think
like the
yeah,
okay.
because I think if you remove the fan service from Kill la Kill, it doesn't change the plot or anything in it, but
Uh-huh.
it kills a little bit of the magic in it. Like it's pretty cool watching some of these transformations.
Right, but so you're saying if they have a what you're saying is that they had a little bit more of clothes on, right? They had a 15% more coverage of the body. in those areas, the show would lose some of its pizzazz.
Yeah, well, it's only during the transformations, right? It's
Uh-huh.
whenever they're changing armor, and then I can't remember what they're called in the show, but when
Yeah.
they do the little upgrades and
Uh-huh.
they nick their blood and they do the whole transformation, like that's cool to watch. They
Right.
just happen to show some cleavage and some well timed smoke coming across.
Cause,
Uh,
'cause to me, I honestly I have it on my do not recommend list. Like
really, for Kill la Kill?
yeah, like I get where you're coming from, but for me as a guy who like I'll remember some important details, but like the minute stuff I'll forget. Like I'll get the broad I'll remember for sure the broad idea of the plot, but like the certain details I'll forget. And for a person like me, the fight scene is for one for sure I'm gonna always remember. Like
Oh
the
yeah.
so when I'm seeing, these teenage girls and these little kids and these smallest of
I was like
undergarments,
now that I'm looking at it.
I mean, for me, it's like okay, all right, man. Like I don't know, because I mean, what you're saying is true. Those transformations are freaking crazy. Like they're
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but I mean these uniforms.
Yeah, it's just there's no end to it. Especially her sister, man. You remember when her sister transforms at the
Yeah,
end?
especially where's she go? This one too.
Yeah, yeah. I'll never forget that snapshot, man. I was like, oh, I'm blind. My virgin eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this one, I think it's not as so. Do you say that Kill la Kill would be more or less acceptable than High School to Dead?
Oh, for sure more acceptable.
You
High
think
school
so?
of the dead, they just gonna flat out show you some titties, man. They
Yeah.
gonna flat out show you some titties. I remember they even had like almost a scene where the girl was like trying to solicit sex from the kid, the devil chick or the
Yeah.
demon chick.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just yeah, no, Kill a Kill to me is like if I had to say it's do not recommend it, definitely at the bottom of the list. It's one of those that you can easily pass for acceptable in others' eyes.
Yeah. So one that I think that went way too far, right? I decided to watch it because as someone who for some reason is really into isekai shows, I
Mhm.
decided to watch Konosuba, right? Because Konosuba pops up everywhere. Their second season's getting dubbed right now. So I watched the first season of Konosuba, right?
Mhm.
That show goes too far.
Oh
I
Jesus.
watched the whole season for some reason because it was still funny to me. Like
Yeah.
the humor was good enough for me, but the main character is way too perverted.
Oh Jesus.
So there's a part where they go and he meets like a whole bunch of like succubus,
Mhm.
right? And the succubus is like, oh, it looks like look like you might see Lamar Odom in that spot, right? That's what it started to look like, right? So then, yeah, I saw James Harden at the other end. Like it was going down in that brothel, right?
Jesus.
So they're saying like, oh, you can have any wish you like, right? And we'll make it come true. We just ask for a little bit of your life. So the main character makes a little wish, right? And she goes, hey, when you go to sleep, it'll feel like a real life, but it's a dream, right? So he goes to sleep. He falls asleep in a hot tub. He
Mhm.
wakes up, right? So he thinks he's in a dream. So one of his team members comes in, right?
Mhm.
And what did I do with the window? Let me show you what the team member looks like. So the team member pops up, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing in here?" And he's like, "Oh, that's right, I did fall asleep, didn't I?" So the whole time he's just like, "Yeah,"
Oh
and
wow.
like it gets like really bad. So,
Oh
so he pops up. I
Jesus.
wish I pulled up the scene. It pops up, and he's literally sitting on the edge, arms on the thing. He's just like, "Hey." And she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And he's just like sitting there, just completely naked. And then
Spread.
he's just like, and then he stands up, and of course, like a perfectly timed like water faucet pops up, right, spraying water, and he's just like standing up there,
Oh man.
and he's like, "Come over here and wash my back." Right?
Just
It's really
demands it.
yeah, dude. It gets really bad. There's a final episode that for some
Jesus.
reason they put together. So they took out apparently a whole bunch of fan service, right?
Mhm.
But what they decided to do was take all that fan service and put it into the last episode.
Oh
So
Jesus
the last
Christ.
episode, uh, he thinks he's gonna die. So he puts on this. He finds this choker inside of a magic shop, and it's You put it on and it locks, and the only way it comes off is if your dream comes true, right?
Oh,
So he thinks, oh, I'll wear this and my dream will come true. Then you find out that, oh, the lady goes, oh no, usually girls buy it because it'll like help them lose weight, because if they don't lose weight, the choker will continue to choke them until they die.
damn.
So he's like, oh, he's like, and they're like, what did you wish for? And he was like, I don't remember. So they're like, we have to make every one of your wishes come true. Oh man, I tell you, man, this episode made no sense. There's even a part where he's like, he makes all the girls like bathe him, and they're like, okay, we're done. And he's like, no, you missed the spot. And he stands up. He puts his hand on his. He's like, come on, come on. And he's like, come on, one more spot left. Come on, one more spot left. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Konosuba goes too far.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because there's not much more to that show than fan service, unfortunately. Also, unfortunately, I will be watching season 2 when it gets dubbed. Yeah,
It's one of those shows. Honestly, you say it takes it too far. I can definitely see why. To me, I'll probably give it a shot, man, and see for myself.
it's supposed
Just
to be
'cause
one of
it
the top
does sound a little
isekais
funny.
out there, but I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see where it'll fall on my spectrum of too much fan service. Like like on my list of shows that I would recommend that have a bunch of fan service in it.
Mhm.
Like for me, I put Seven Deadly Sins. I felt like had a decent amount. Like it wasn't overwhelming to the point where you're like, oh, like what am I watching? But it had enough to where you felt like, it was a bit comical.
Yeah, especially with
Like,
Diane.
yeah, like Meliodas out of nowhere, random. He just got to go for a quick grab, man. He like, hey, what's going on? What's
Yeah.
going on, baby?
Yeah, it's funny because it just happens like all the time, and it's always like just in like a weird subtle moment.
Yeah. Meliodas, he has like that. I feel like it gives it that humor. You know what I mean? Like when you find that dead air in the show, they're about to go on the quest. Meliodas like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah, and he's just, yeah,
And
he's gonna come out of
and
nowhere.
he finds Elizabeth, and it's just like, schwonk schwonk. Look at that GIF.
Terrible.
That's pretty much the whole show, right? Every time he finds Elizabeth.
Yeah, and to me, it's like she's so in the show. It's like she's useless. Ah, Jesus Christ, man! Just looking at this is making me so sad for that third season.
Look at this. And this is. And remember when she was like passed out?
Meliodas don't ever miss, man.
Meliodas is a fool. And do you think, knowing that Meliodas has been watching over Elizabeth since she was a child, do you think that makes it worse?
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. The fact that he doesn't age, he's cursed. He's been watching her. I mean, in the sense of the dude has found the girl's soul, his first love soul in another woman's body.
Yeah, that's what it was, right? She got reincarnated as Elizabeth.
Yeah, to me, it's like that makes it even worse, man. Like, I appreciate the loyalty that they're trying to display.
Yeah, but that does put you in a weird spot, though. Like, I don't know how it would feel if someone was like, "Hey, I know your love of your life just died, but I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be in this newborn child, and you're not gonna age, so you can pretty much can watch it,
Grow up,
grow up,
protect it
So I'm
from
a
the
protector.
shadows.
Yeah, I'm a protector, so it looks like you're protecting her as a good guy, but the whole time you're like, ooh, wait till you become of age.
Right, wait till you grow into that womanly body. In Japan, like, oh man,
That's terrible.
is this he got like what 50 years on her or something like that? 30 years on her?
Something like that.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Can you imagine some old 50-year-old woman coming up to you? Looks. I can't even do this. I'm tired.
She's like, I've been waiting for you for my whole life, PJ. You're the reincarnation of my husband, Donald. I don't know. I don't know why I picked Donald either for a name.
Oh Jesus, man.
Yeah, that'd be weird. And she just walks around and just gropes me all day.
Oh no. Can you imagine? Oh no, man. She just, oh, PJ, wank, like, oh.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Mm-mm. But yeah, man, this was tough, man. These waifus and this shows of recommended and not recommended. It was tough, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious, did you have any other like waifus that you thought were just cool ass anime female characters that you would just call it a waifu just for the term?
Um. Yeah, I mean, there's one. I don't really like her that much, but Cece from Code Geass
Mm. I
is
almost threw
on
her up
there.
on my thing for honorable mentions too, because
Yeah,
I
cause
thought
she she almost fits my criteria for like Rize and Toga.
she
But
was sick.
yeah, I didn't really like her that much in the show. More as we got to see her more.
Why is that? Because she had like those more like humanly mannerisms like towards the end, or
Yeah, she just got weird at the end. I don't know. She was just not as cool
yeah,
when she first popped up.
because
Uh, I don't think I have any other. I'm not gonna
like
count them.
for me an example, like I had got what's the hell is it? What's this Psycho? This one's a full of fan service show too though,
Which one?
but I'd recommend it. High School of the Dead.
Oh
What's it?
yeah.
Psycho Busujima.
Is she the one with the sword?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only girl I know. I remember from there.
yeah,
The
the
sword
same. Like
and
if
the
when I think of
sniper.
the show, she's the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, but
Just as,
because she was the girl with the who dodged the bullet with her boobs, right? With
oh
the
yeah,
sniper shot, right?
yeah. God, Jesus Christ! Just thinking of that scene, man. Like,
That scene was dope.
why did you have to 50? He got the 50 on his shoulder. Oh, drop the girl. Let me just wrap my arm around the boobs, shoot the 50 cal. You know what I mean? It was just
I'm gonna find the scene.
the fan
High
service in the show was
school,
not necessary. It didn't need it. I felt like the action was enough.
high school dead. How would you describe that scene? Sniper. Look at that. That's all I can
Yeah,
type.
sniper scene.
Sniper scene. Here it is. High school to dead. Sniper scene. How do I make sure it plays?
It's animated crazy,
Let me see. Let me make sure this is it first before I play it.
and the fan service is crazy itself.
Hold on. Let's fix this. Put this back on.
Was that in that scene they were shooting at like a tank or something, right? As another like, what is it? Horde of zombies was coming at them.
I think so. Let's see. Yep, this is the scene. All right. Let me go ahead and bring
Gang.
this back. Put this on. What's this? It's only in low quality. All right, here we go. I'm probably gonna cut this differently for YouTube, but here you go. Put some sound on.
Look, dropped all the shells, man.
All the shells.
Man, I wish they would have finished animating this show, man.
Me too, man. Dude, this show was so dope.
I feel like everyone who's played zombie games can relate to the show. Like, you take out the fan service, the show is still amazing.
I think the audio's off. It's fine.
Was that necessary? Only in Japan, boy. That
Only
makes
in
that makes some animated chest jiggle crazy.
And boom.
Oh Jesus! With the 50, bow.
The 50 cal. Bow. Bow.
I hate this show.
Yeah, see, this is definition of too far, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that. Bullet completely missed. Here you go. This is the scene.
Like, what the? Dude, what the?
Yeah, see, so that would be considered too far.
Jesus Christ.
It's funny too because like moments like that happen, and I would still recommend people to watch High School.
Yeah. Same. I would still recommend the show. It's just like shit like that. It's like it's like, God, Jesus Christ, it's too much, but it's so funny at the same time
It's
because
so
it's like,
funny.
who thinks about this?
It's funny too because you can imagine like they're in production meetings and they had to talk about this like seriously. All right, guys, so we're saying after he grabs, so he grabs the tits like this, right? Wait, hold on. Can you rotate the model? Okay. No, I think we got to make them bigger, guys. I don't know. The shake doesn't look right. The shake does when when the fire happens. It's more of a like a waterbed shake, like I don't even know how you talk to your animators about that.
Jesus, man.
Yeah,
That's a strange conversation to
that
have,
is
bro.
a strange conversation. But I
But
guess
hey,
that's just a thing for Japan, I guess, huh?
yeah, they just make it happen with the waterbed tits.
Yeah. Do you think fan service is helping or hurting anime in the West?
Oh, Jesus, man. I feel like it would do more bad than it would do good, man.
Yeah.
Uh, just like you mentioned earlier, the I would say the pervertedness scale is definitely dialed way back on the U.S. side.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think if Plunderer was done by a U.S. studio, they would already be shut down.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot have to. High School of the Dead normally would never come out with all that waterbed action.
Yeah. Nah. Nah. There ain't no such thing as Me Too in Japan.
Mm-mm.
It's us.
Yeah, man. It's just on a totally different scale. Like I feel like your everyday, like if you would recommend someone to watch anime who doesn't watch anime normally, and this the show, not even with a bunch of anime, I mean a bunch of fan service, but even the slightest hint is gonna make a person dial back. Like if I feel like if I recommended a friend to watch Seven Deadly Sins, um, and it's not a dude, I don't know how well she'll take to the thing with Meliodas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be tough trying to convince someone who's not into that to watch Seven Deadly Sins and then try to tell him to ignore it. Oh no, it's just ignore Meliodas. That's he crazy. Just let him go. It's fine. The show is better than that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of tough, but I can see how that can be kind of an issue.
What about you? How do you feel about it? Like, do you feel like it's doing more good than bad?
I I think it's doing more good
Mm,
because it's something different here. I think it's a way for people to besides being creepy to be able to express themselves sexually without it having to be on real people. Like it's easier to show that scene in an anime than if there was, a new version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith where Brad Pitt grabs Angelina Jolie by the tits and puts a rifle right between them and shoots them, right? Like
right,
that you wouldn't be able to watch that. But
right.
if you animated it, then you can be a little more creative. Then it's a little different, right? I think there's a market for that.
That's true. I feel like with our president now, man, I feel like actually now that you say that, he would. I feel like he would endorse a new Mr. and Mrs. Smith with that. You know, with his favorite slogan, man.
Yeah,
Grab him.
I wouldn't pitch it to him.
Mm-mm.
I would hate to watch a great show and then end with executive producer Donald J. Trump. Yeah, that would ruin the show for me.
Can you imagine? This show was amazing.
Oh, I would be so upset.
Executively produced by,
Yeah,
and it's just his face. It don't even say his name.
in
It's
his
just his
face.
face.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. But speaking of him,
Mm.
what do you think they're gonna animate this one shot of Death Note?
I hope so. Honestly, I
Yeah,
hope so. I hope they give us like a hour OVA of it.
yeah. I'm hoping for an OBA for it. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Just like how they did, like maybe an hour, maybe like 50 minutes, 48 minutes of it. Just like how like how they did the last episode of Made in Abyss. I know I keep coming back to it. Um, But I feel like it'd be tight to see that one shot
Yeah.
animated into like a.
And do you think that uh who did Death Note? Is that a Madhouse?
I want to say yes, but I don't think so. Let me look it up.
It was made by. I gotta hear it. Oh, yep. Yeah. Oh no, Madman. It's Viz Media.
Is Viz?
Yeah, it's Viz.
Oh shit.
Viz for that. So who animated it though? Studio. Yeah. Oh, Madhouse. Madhouse Studios.
Mm.
Yeah. So it was Madhouse. Do you think Madhouse has the balls to keep the character looking like Donald Trump? Because it was very obvious it was him.
Yeah.
Very obvious they drew him.
Yeah.
And they portrayed him perfectly. Because if that happened, he's doing the exact same thing.
I don't think they would, man, because he's pretty sensitive for. I'm just gonna say an eccentric. Is that the right word? I feel like I'm looking for.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Eccentric. I wouldn't
Yeah,
call him eccentric.
because I don't want to just badmouth him. Uh, just due to some people's political beliefs, who might want to watch anime. I want to have everyone feel inclusive, but yeah, no, I don't. I feel like his sensitive stuff it wouldn't fly well, man. He get on Twitter. He got them Twitter fingers, man. Worst president ever.
Yeah. I feel like if you're watching this and you're a Donald Trump supporter, you should watch Attack on Titan
Why you say that?
because they have walls. So they can watch it and be like, "Oh yeah, those Titans! They destroyed that wall! Kill those Titans!
They took their job.
They took their jobs!"
The first thing I think about, man.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny for like someone like a hardcore Republican, watching anime for the first time, and just like, yeah, that's why we need a wall.
Look at that wall. That's a good looking wall.
If Trump watches Attack on Titan, next he's just like, there's Titans coming from Japan. We need to build that wall, Maria.
Hella funny. You know how Attack on Titan they have the Titans in the wall. When the wall breaks, their face is just
The
Donald
face is
Trump.
right there. The face of Trump. Trump is stuck in the walls. That's good. What a terrible person.
Yeah, man, he sucks.
Yeah.
But no. So let me ask you this, man. Seven Deadly Sin, High School of the Dead, Kill or Kill. I think that's 4 shows I just named. So those are all you still would give a pass and give a recommendation to watch.
I would. So you said Seven Deadly Sins, High School of the Dead, Kill or Kill, and what was the fourth one?
Oh, Kenichi, Martyrs Disciple.
Oh, so I haven't finished Kenichi, so I don't know how bad that fan service is.
Okay.
But I think out of all of those,
Mm-hmm.
Kill or Kill will be the last one for me to recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the story isn't that great. It's the fight scenes that make up for it.
Right.
And the fan service, of course. But the fight scenes are 100% worth it.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? In that show, just off of that really quickly, when she fought the dude, the little boxer guy that turned into like the giant muscled out boxing champ, that fight scene was crazy. Like I don't know if you kind of remember it, how she started getting whooped. Like dude was going to town on her, and then typical plot armor. She turns up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I wish they would make a anime that didn't have plot armor. Like it would just be cool to just watch the MC just get beat to a pulp, and then that's just the end of the episode.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh wait, actually, I don't mean to just switch over, man. This just how my brain works sometimes. Sometimes I get locked in on shit. Darwin's Game.
Yeah.
Just to transition away from the waifus for a second. Let that creep in me die. I finished the 4th episode.
Okay, which one's the 4th episode? Hotel?
Yeah, hotel. What happens next? Because you're on what 6 or 7, right?
Yeah. What happened at the end of it?
Uh, the
There-
last episode I saw was the camera guy was like, or the Rose guy was like, there's more to me now. Like, he's
Okay,
on
so
his way
you
to.
haven't seen the main guy fight the flower guy yet, right?
Nah.
Okay. How much do you want me to tell you? That's a good fight scene.
Okay, so that's what I want to know. Like, I just want to, just generalize it without giving away the
Yeah.
details of it.
Machine gun guy dead with the
hmm
mask. Okay.
Like everybody in the hotel was dead. You know what I mean? They're looking for the rings, but the what's his name?
Yeah.
He
Kaname.
ends up finding out that the Rose guy is sitting in the
In the
security
camera.
the
Yeah.
security room with all the cameras and shit.
Okay. Oh, it gets real good from there.
Yeah.
Non-stop action from there.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Wait till they have to leave the hotel.
So that's my thing. How do they get out the hotel? Do they end up like?
I would have to spoil a lot for you.
Oh shit.
Like a lot.
Ah.
Yeah. Everything's different now. After your next episode.
Damn. So after I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna guess it now. So pretty much after they get out the hotel, there's no way for them to get out of that Darwin's game.
Well,
feel
you
like.
can't get out of Darwin's game. So here, this is I'll try not to spoil it. So they figure out that this special event is very vague in the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So there's actually more to the game than meets the eye. It's not about who collects the most rings. It's about what kind of rings you're collecting.
Right.
That's what they discover. I
With
don't
the
know if you got
rubies
that
and
part
the
yet.
other gems and stuff.
Okay, yeah. So I'll put it like this: it takes a team to get out of the hotel, but they're only leaving the hotel to go get somebody. But they're coming back because Kaname's new team, I'm trying to keep it as generic as possible, is about to fight the gang leaders.
Okay.
The gang leader is bringing this whole gang, and they targeted the hotel, and they're coming.
Oh shit! So it's a real turf war.
Yeah, it's coming. It hasn't happened yet. It's coming, unless it's this week. I haven't watched this week's episode.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna pick up another teammate once they leave to get ready for this war.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a turf battle. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. The new person they picked up is should be super strong if that person can control its power. Whew, it's tough. It is tough to do this without spoilers, man. Every episode, man, it just keeps growing. Darwin's game is getting
Damn, dude, because I'm locked in on that show too, man. It's like when I'm watching Made in the West, I'm watching Darwin's game. I was I don't know if I said it on here earlier, but I'm sorry, I said to you earlier. I'm reading Made in the Abyss, man. Like I can't wait no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I can't read that. I'm gonna wait.
Like I know April's coming up quick.
Yeah. Oh, we got My Hero movie next week, huh?
Yeah, on the 28th or no, excuse me, 26th, right?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah. We got a couple movies coming out. We got My Hero, and then there's another one. That I remember seeing is coming out in theaters.
Just Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is in April. That movie, it's in theaters.
Okay, yeah.
That's the
okay,
one I sent you.
yeah.
Yeah, I think those are the only two right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So never mind. I'm tripping.
Yeah, because when's Demon Slayer coming out later, right?
Yeah, it's later this year.
Farther down the road. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe live streaming the first movie without getting in trouble somehow for people to watch. Like do a little screening so people can watch the first movie.
For Demon Slayer or for Made in Abyss?
No, for My Hero.
My Hero?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey man, they can jump on the Discord.
Yeah, I'm thinking about either doing Discord or there's this new company called Cast with a K.
I've been hearing about them recently.
Yeah, so we can use Cast. Cast doesn't care what you stream.
Haha.
Yeah.
Hit that Spice Jones laugh. Haha.
I do that. Yeah, you find it. You been watching anything like different, new?
what is? I watched something. I can't think of the damn name right
Yeah.
now.
I wish I
Like I
can
said,
get. I wish I can get you to watch Haiku, man, but it'll just take you too long to get to the good parts.
I can binge haiku like it's everywhere. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this.
The first season is the slowest of the seasons because it's a big setup.
Yeah. So like I don't know if I told you before. I tried watching haiku.
Yeah, you got to get through the first season. Season one is like a setup for season two.
I think I maybe got 5 episodes in before
Yeah, you hit
I
season
turned it
two,
off.
season three. Through season three was too much. Season three was way too intense.
All right. So I tell you like this. I'm gonna watch all of. I'm saying it on stream. I'm gonna watch all of haiku before our next podcast
It's
on Sunday.
it's obviously doable.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna watch it
watched
all.
watched it all in 3 days.
We have a haiku debate, or not a debate, or discussion.
Yeah, I man, watch it because I think it's getting close to like best sports anime.
So that's what I was gonna say. We should just have it be a sports anime themed discussion next week.
Yeah, it's close. I may have to go back and watch. I think while you do that, I'm gonna go back and watch Kuriko's basketball.
hmm
I still remember Hajino Ippo pretty well in my head. I think.
I gotta rewatch hella stuff, so I'm gonna rewatch Hajime no Ippo, Kuroko basketball, Prince of Tennis, and Ace of Diamond as well.
Ace of Diamonds is hard to watch
But is it? It's always up there on like the top tier list for sports
because
animes.
it's a good story.
Mm,
Where Haiku somehow was able to do a good story during the games.
mm.
Yeah, there's a lot of practice in Ace of Diamonds for at least I don't know 10, 12 episodes.
Oh
It's
damn.
a lot of practice and practice games. It's
Oh
good
damn.
though. It's good, especially if you're into baseball. It's good because there's a lot of technical stuff.
Mm. I'm surprised you're a baseball guy, man, and you sound like
Yeah,
Ace of Diamond, ain't it?
yeah. Well, also because I'm not a pitcher and it's about a pitcher,
Ah,
so it's not 100% my interest. I don't really care about pitchers.
yeah. I was gonna say fuck it and watch Eye Shield just because I know it's trash.
You're not gonna watch Sora's basketball?
Oh no.
Gave up on that, huh?
Yeah, after that crossover, I was like, oh okay. I mean, it's decent. I watched the full episode. I was like, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
that
no.
was
Was it I hear no Sora?
no, that was the highlight for it. There's that other baseball one, Mix.
Never heard of it.
It's been popping up a lot. I think got a new season or something. I haven't watched that yet.
Uh,
Yeah, I think the premise was he goes to a different school because his baseball team doesn't like him because he sucks or something like that. So he tries to get a new start.
oh damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I might watch that because it's newer. Ace of Diamonds is. It's just hard for me to watch like older '90s, early 2000s stuff.
Mm,
It's just I'm so spoiled by good graphics.
yeah.
I just feel snobby when it comes to anime. I want to watch bright colors and animation.
That's how I've been feeling for a long time, man. I was like, I want quality. I
Dude,
don't want to look at
that's
this
also what
and see
happens.
trash.
Yeah, that also is what happens when you binge a whole bunch of Fate.
Oh yeah.
It's really
Oh yeah.
hard binging Fate and then going back and watching something in the past. And you're like, oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, it's like you watch Fate and then you go ahead and watch Black Clover. You're disgusted.
Yeah. So, Black Clover.
Mm.
You got to the end, right?
Yeah, we're at the filler arc.
We're in the filler arc now. So you haven't watched it yet, right?
You said I watched
the-
watch it?
The new episode.
No, I haven't watched the newest one that
122.
came out this week or this Wednesday.
So this episode is where I thought the season was gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I think they're just gonna do filler because after this episode, there's probably two or three more episodes before the time skip.
Mm.
I don't know if they're gonna do a time skip. They might just filler it because if you do the time skip, it goes into the arc that it's in right now, and
Which
that
I-
might be kind of risky to be able to animate something that's hasn't even been completed yet.
I get what you mean with that.
Because I don't
But
know too many shows that do that.
I get what you mean because then I like.
It'd be weird to animate an arc that's not even done yet.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it would just be too much in terms of the studio for them to deal with. To think, all right, we have source material that still we're waiting on it to come out because Black Clover comes out bi-weekly, right? Or weekly or monthly?
Weekly, I think.
Yeah. You have to not only wait for the source material. An episode is like a chapter or two.
Yeah. So I was also thinking I should have looked it up. Did Black Clover ever take a break?
No, they've been going nonstop. They've just been
So
cranking them out.
so maybe they've just been doing that this whole time, just staying a few volumes behind the source material.
Yeah, I'm hoping they don't go. I'm hoping they don't take that super route where they get so close to the source material that they just deviate and have their
Oh
own separate
God,
story.
I hope not.
Because that would be terrible.
Yeah,
That'd be.
'cause
I feel like it would be a terrible decision to
Yeah,
do.
because then we gotta watch Black Clover Brotherhood. Because we start deviating from it.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy right now.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh,
I
it's
was
a new chapter came out the other night. I haven't read it yet.
I was gonna say, bro. I remember reading something on Reddit, really briefly. Like I was skimming through.
Uh-huh.
They find. I think I don't know how true this is.
Uh-huh.
I remember reading that they find out what devil it was that killed Noel's parents.
Oh,
Like,
maybe it's this chapter.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Because no, no. Last chapter didn't end with House Silva coming up. Huh? Maybe.
Hmm. And another thing I want to know is like they talked about the first Wizard King. He was like um he had both of the royal families' names combined.
Yeah.
Why the hell did they split and deviate the families?
They haven't covered it.
Oh, so they haven't said in the manga yet.
No, because he's the first royal.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who started those families.
Yeah.
But I think he's more closer to the Silva family.
And that's the one with Noel, right? The
Yeah.
silver haired ones.
Yeah, I think he's more related to them. Although
He looks like the Fugelian.
he looks
family.
like the Fugalians, so I can't remember. I can't remember what his last name was.
It was literally both of the
It
last
is
names combined.
huh? First Magic Emperor. Yes, that's a weird thing to type in Google without any context.
I wonder what pops up.
Black Clover pops up. Oh yeah, his name is Lemuel Silva Million. So yeah, he's
Both of them mixed.
yeah. I don't think they'll say it on here why they're split, but I'm sure they'll touch on it somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully sometime soon.
Yeah, Lumnir Silva Million Clover. It's his full name. 106. His birthday just passed.
Oh man.
February 12th.
Oh shit.
No, he died at 25. He didn't look 25.
Yeah, I thought he was like 16, 17.
25. What's the source for that? Manga. Oh, it says volume 21, page 172. I guess they gave an age.
Oh wow.
Blood type O. Now you're just making stuff up.
Hey, he's a hunter. He's a warrior.
Hey, 168 centimeters tall.
How tall is that?
He was 5'6".
He's short.
I was gonna say 5'5". I forgot what half a foot was. Yeah, he's 5'6". How tall are you? 5'8"?
Not 5'9".
5'9"? Oh, 5'9", huh? Five.
3/4.
Five. I'm five.
Hey, fuck yeah.
I'm 5'9" between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
You want the technical? I'm 5'8", 3/4, man. All right.
So, what did I say?
You want the technical? All right, man. Who want to say the 3/4, man? I'm
5'8",
5'9", man. I'm closer to 5'9" than 5'8".
So that's why I kind of like the metric system when it comes to height,
Yeah.
because he's technically like 5'6" point whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how tall I am in centimeters.
What's your height?
I'm 5'10". On the lower end of 5'10". Yeah, man. If I could have just been two inches taller,
Man, that's how I felt.
but I would have been 2 inches taller, and I would have had even worse knees. So it wouldn't matter. My career would have been shorter. It would have been higher expectations and a shorter.
A little bit higher expectations and more heartbreak at the end.
That's all it would have been. It would have just been people like, "Dang, PJ was 6'1" in high school. What happened? Oh, his knees just exploded."
Jesus Christ. And listen, that shit happened. That shit is real.
That's real.
Look at
Ah,
Willis McGahee, knee exploded. All that tension of running. Willis McGahee was a big back too, wasn't he? He was like 6'1", 6'2".
okay. He's super random. He was height. He's 6 feet.
Yeah, as I said, bro, I'll never forget, man. He took that shot on the knee. His shit just blew up.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course I remember that.
God, I'm holding my knee as I speak.
How tall you think the kid from Ice Shield is? Ice Shield
From Ice-
21. That was his name, right? Ice Shield 21.
Yeah,
All right, let's see if they have it on his fandom.
I'm saying 5'5", 5'4".
5'5", 5'4". I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out. Here you go. His name was Sina Kobayakawa.
What?
Dude, his name is that name is sick. Yeah, Kobayakawa. Koba Yakawa. Ooh, his 40-yard dash time is on here.
Oh, what's his 40?
Oh, he ran
He got-
he ran a 4.1.
Holy shit!
He ran a 4.1 and a 4.2.
God damn!
Oh, okay. Okay. Height. He is 5'1".
Okay.
5'1", 106. If
Yo, he's
I hit
small.
him, he would explode. I couldn't do. I would feel so bad
Would be-
meeting him in the hole.
Murder!
Oh, I would. You know what? I think if I saw the run coming the whole time, I don't think I can hit him as hard as I could. I don't know if I can do it. The only way it would happen is if I met him in a hole on a counter or something like that. I beat the block and I met him at the counter or something like that. Yeah, then I'm blowing him up. Or if the drop back for a pass, I come on a blitz and he tries to pick me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll light him up.
Yo, I can just see this. I can just see it in my mind. I'm just thinking NFL Street. You know how you used to make them low ass running backs and hella fast?
Yeah.
Then you got fucking Ray Lewis just come through and just.
Yeah, man. Let's see if we can find his 40 on YouTube or something like that.
Dude,
'Cause I
4-1
don't
and
plan on
4-2.
ever watching it.
No. Fuck it. No, what are we doing? We gotta say that for next week. We gotta say this
Oh
for
yeah,
next
yeah,
week.
yeah. Oh, I found
Fuck.
it. Go
All right,
ahead.
we got this last clip. Let's watch this clip, and we'll have our closing statement about
No,
fan
that's
service.
not it. No,
Oh,
that's
man.
not his 40-yard dash. All right, I'll look for it. We'll play it. We'll play it next week. I'll just find the episode.
All right. As a closing statement, man. So, PJ, do you feel like, as much as good and the bad fan service does for anime, do you feel like it's necessary to be in the anime for it to still be what we deem as anime?
So I don't think it's necessary to make a good anime. So it's tough saying you don't need any fan service because I actually can't think of an anime that doesn't dabble in it a little bit. Whether they focus on it or not, I think it's in every anime. Except for maybe like a Studio Ghibli film. That's probably the only one that'll probably escape that. It's anything from them. I can't imagine them doing it. But I think it's just gotten to a point where it's just been acceptable for everybody to a certain point, right?
Yeah.
I think you can have shows like My Hero, where you got Momo and who doesn't wear a lot of clothes. Toga has been waifued by everybody. You still have like little things here and there. You have Miss Midnight, right? What's her name? Lady Mountain.
Yeah,
Right.
Mountain Lady.
Yeah, you have those, but I wouldn't say Mountain Lady. I think her name is Mountain Lady,
I'm
not Mountain Lady. I think it's Mount Lady. That threw off my whole train of thought. I was like, yeah, Mountain Lady. Mountain Lady. Oh, there's no name on it, but
I hate that.
yeah, so Mountain Lady. I think so. when you think of My Hero, you don't go, "Oh, that's a great fan service show," right? It's not
Right.
the first thing you think of, but there's very obvious fan service in it. So I think it's just what it is. It's just a service for the fans. So you can have a show like that to where kids can watch My Hero, and all they see is the action, the fighting, the crying Deku and the angry Bakugo, who I'm sure kids find funny. Cool powers, right? But I
Right.
think when it comes to shows like that, throwing a little fan service, helps the stay at home dads being like, "Oh, what are you watching there, son? Oh, My Hero. Oh, who's that? Miss Midnight, you say his name is? Okay, what's she do? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a kind of good show. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's one of those. It's like having those jokes in SpongeBob, right? It's
Oh yeah.
it's almost the equivalent of that, right? To
Yeah.
where there's certain things they'll say in SpongeBob, and the kids be like, "Haha, that's funny," and they don't know why, and we're just like, "Oh yeah, yeah, oh that's a bad joke." But it gets the parents watching it with them, so
Yeah.
I think that might be the similar thing to it in Japan, to where you can watch it with your kid, and they can be there because they like Deku, but you can sit there because Mountain Lady just did a backflip, and you're like, "Woo,
Yeah.
hey,
I feel like that was a great way to explain the purpose of fan service in anime. Honestly,
yeah."
I feel like
I think when it's
there
done
was
like,
no perfect way else to wrap it up or
yeah,
say or not necessarily wrap it up, but just explain it like that.
yeah, I think that's an acceptable way to using it, right?
Yeah.
But then, of course, you're always gonna have your shows, right? And it's just like even in America, our American shows, everyone has those shows where it's just nothing but fan service, right? You don't even know what the plot is anymore. You just know that the MC is living at home with four girls. He doesn't know what to do, right? I can give that premise, and you can name like 5 different shows that fit that. You can fit a lonely high school kid who is very awkward around girls, falls into a situation. Now he's living with 4 of them. That's
Yeah.
like 20 different shows.
Yeah. Yeah. They always got that. They always somehow they'll find a way to tie one lucky high school student to be tormented by beautiful women
Yep.
in a weird, really weird fashion. I'm trying to put it in a way that doesn't sound weird, but I feel like no matter how you spin it,
It's weird, man. It's a drawing. Some 28-year-old kid is in Japan right now trying to perfect the perfect size boobs for the next episode.
the perfect curvature.
Perfect curvature.
And
Yes, I mean it's supposed to be weird, right? Japan is weird.
that's why we
That's
love it.
and that's why we love it. They're different. They're weird. They don't take themselves seriously. I love it.
Yeah. Hell, man. Well, I feel like I feel like you ended that, or you gave the perfect definition for fan service to anime. Do you have anything kind of else that you feel like you want to talk about tonight?
No, I think that's it. Thank you for those who did buy our merch.
Yeah.
If you haven't yet, I should have been working on some designs this week. I'll probably put some up maybe in the middle of the week. I have a couple new designs up, but again, check it out. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, I think it should be on the bottom if you're watching on a computer. If you're watching on a phone, I'll link it now-ish
In the comments.
in the comments. Here, I'll give you guys the link that will get us paid.
Ha ha ha. Support. Buy yourself a T-shirt.
Buy
Buy your
yourself a
mom, your sister,
t-shirt.
your brother, your dad, mom, uncle, granny, grandpa, significant other. Buy a T-shirt. Help support the podcast.
Boom.
We make these videos not only for ourselves but for you guys to enjoy as well. Um. So yeah, man.
Yep, there you go. So I put in the chat if you guys are watching. Go ahead, check it out. We got some cool stuff on there. I kind of want to buy the Tachi Kaneki one myself.
Yeah.
I feel like I made that and I
I was
wasn't
thinking
gonna
about getting
share
that one, the Anteku coffee one, and just another plain NWA one.
it. Yeah, yeah. The cool thing too is I know it's called T Public, but they have more than um, just
The
t-shirts.
t-shirts.
So if you're looking at it, I guess you guys can see my custom link. But so say you like this Anteku coffee. You're like, wow, that's so cool. I drink Starbucks all the time. and I wish I was a ghoul. Well, don't I have the perfect shirt for you?
Mm.
But say you don't like shirts. What's better than a coffee mug? And it says on Teku coffee on there. You can sit there, make your coffee, sit in your office. People are like, what are you drinking? On Teku coffee. Like, where's it at? It's like, oh, down in Tokyo in the 13th ward.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the 13th ward. What ward is
No, it's the 13th.
13th ward? Okay.
Yeah.
20th ward.
Oh, what the fuck? Who's in the 13th? Because I remember they talked about the 13th often. The 13th and the 11th.
I think the 13th is where
Jason?
Yeah, where all that went down.
Okay.
I know. The 20th ward, yeah. And tell people, like, yeah, it's the best coffee in the 20th ward. But yeah, they have coffee mugs, stickers. You can get little posters, tank tops, long sleeve shirts, phone cases, laptop cases. If you guys got a baby and you're trying to put some cool stuff for your baby,
Yeah.
they got little onesies, different colors too. So go ahead and click those. You got a girl. Boom, look at that. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Get your babies dressed up in some Anteku coffee and some NWA merch.
Boom. I'm going to try to find a way to do customized pop sockets. So you guys can have cool little pop sockets like us.
Hatata.
Man, I can't see it because it's a damn ring light. There we go. Oh, it's backwards because I'm backwards. I gave up my secret. Yeah. Anything to say before we head out?
Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family members.
And guys, we're out. Elijah, final words.
Like you always say,
Peace up. NWA down.
It's because I always want to be with you.